Hi, Paul Sackers, Good News Broadcast. I'm speaking to Ann Harkins. Hi, Ann. How are you?
Hi, Paul.
Congratulations. You're the new Chief Executive Officer of the nonprofit National Crime Prevention Council. Tell us a little bit about the council.
Well, thank you, Paul. The National Crime Prevention Council is the nation's center of excellence to help people keep themselves, their families, and their communities safe from crime. McGruff the crime dog carries the message. His message to take a bite out of crime is a reminder that all of us can do our part to protect our communities and prevent crime.
Okay, what is considered crime?
Well, crime can range from burglary to identity theft to cyberbullying on the internet. But let me start with burglary, because there are simple steps that people can take to protect their homes and their families. The first is to lock your doors and windows. 6 out of 10 completed burglaries occur through an unlocked door or window. So everyone can take a step to prevent that, and it doesn't cost them a thing. Second, you want to be sure to buy good locks made of reinforced steel parts, stainless steel parts, and resistant to burglary techniques like picking, bumping, or drilling the lock. And you don't have to spend a lot of money to protect your home. Just as one example, Kwikset has a smart key system that has those safety features of stainless steel, burglary-resistant technology, and you have the ability to re-key the lock yourself at home should your key be lost or stolen. And when we're talking about keys, we want to be sure to protect our spares. Don't put the spare key under a rock, in a potted plant, or under the mat. Get to know your neighbors and make sure you have an exchange program where you have the extra key at your neighbor's house, and if you need it in emergency, you can get it there.
This is interesting. On your website, since we're a Good News Broadcast, you have a comment here. Stay safe even when the news is good. Okay? So, in other words, this is the time to be safe. When you're not having problems is what they call it, the preparation for potential. Preparation,
prevention, and keep in mind that crime is very personal. Crime is down overall over the last 30 years, but if you're the victim of a crime, the young woman who was raped, the young man whose face is slashed with a knife, that crime is upfront and personal, and you would do anything in the world to prevent it. So take the simple steps of being aware of yourself and where you are and what you can do to prevent crime in your community. We have another program called Celebrate Safe Communities, where people are getting together, local people with local law enforcement, to address local problems and tailor programs to that particular community.
Okay. Well, is that free crime prevention training?
You can get crime prevention training. You can sign up for training on our website at www.ncpc.org. We also have the Crime Prevention Month Kit, where you can download those materials and spread them out among your PTA or other people in your community. And McGruff has lots of tips and tools on our website that you can use in your own community.
I'm looking at it right now, looking for McGruff Halloween safety items here. The McGruff store is currently featuring Halloween safety kits and other items that will help children have a fun, safe. So what would be something like that? What would be a safety kit on Halloween? I got beat up on Halloween one time.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
As a young man, and I told on the kid.
Well,
then the dad beat up the kid. Which wasn't all, none of it was good.
You're pinpointing a particular issue. Crime Prevention Month ends with Halloween, and so we want to encourage young kids should be with a parent or a trusted adult when they go out. You want to take steps to protect your home. Older kids should travel in groups. You should have a general idea of where your kids are going, check-in times. Older kids with younger kids, have someone they can call if there's an emergency. All those steps to make your children safe on Halloween are part of Crime Prevention Month.
That's very wonderful. Tell us how McGruff and how the organization evolved initially.
Well, McGruff got started with, "You don't know me, but you will," and he was reminding people to use lights, locks, and alarms to protect their home and to get to know their neighbors so that neighbors watching out and helping out can protect the community. Now McGruff is up to date, and he is fighting cyberbullying, which is a particular problem among teens, young girls in particular, where they use the internet to transmit nasty messages about one another. And tragically, kids have we've seen signs of depression, drug use, drop in grades, and even suicide as a result of cyberbullying. One of the programs we're starting this month is called Circle of Respect. And the idea is if you respect yourself, you take care of yourself, you don't use drugs, you respect your family, you respect your school, and you respect your community. Circle of Respect is another way, as we move into the future, for people to protect themselves against crime.
So your organization, how do people get involved with your organization? Can they volunteer? What can we do?
They can volunteer. They can volunteer through our organization on the website at www.ncpc.org. You can work in your local community with your police department or your sheriff's department, your neighborhood watch group, or Crime Prevention Association. You have lots of opportunities, and again, Celebrate Safe Communities is a good way to get to know your neighbors and work on the particular issues in your area. In some communities, that might be cleaning up a park. In another community, it might be painting out graffiti. In yet another community, it might be having a special day or a fair to help people learn how to protect themselves against identity theft or telemarketing fraud against seniors. So there are lots of opportunities for crime prevention all across the nation. The important thing is for people to get involved and to tailor the programs to the particular needs of their communities.
And your organization is a nonprofit, and it's independently funded? Is it connected with the government of America?
We are funded by a series of grants, many of them from the Department of Justice, Bureau of Justice Assistance, and other Office of Justice programs, but we are also privately funded, and McGruff is a great symbol, and it's a great opportunity for people to come and help McGruff take a bite out of crime.
Last question, and congratulations on this new position for you.
Thank you,
What's
Paul.
good news for you, Ann?
What's good news for me is that we want people all across the country to make Crime Prevention Month every month.
Okay. Thank you very much. Congratulations. A wonderful organization and well-respected and well-needed. So thanks.
Thank
Sharon.
you, Paul.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.